Hello friends, today let's look at the evolution of movie technology and we will visit 200 years of cinema magic. Well, from flickering shadows to digital worlds, movies have changed more than anyone could have imagined. 200 years ago, people didn't even understand how motion worked. Today, it's an art form that moves billions. Every shot, every sound, every tear we see on the screen. It all began with one simple dream: to make pictures move. I'm writer for writers, and together we are going to travel through time. From the first cameras of the 1800s to the CGI blockbusters and virtual production of today. This is the story of how technology changed movies and how imagination turned light into emotion. Welcome again. Our story begins in the 19th century, before electricity, before film reels, before Hollywood. Inventors were chasing one question: can pictures move? It started with like Phenakistoscope, the Joe-drop, and the magic lantern, spinning images that looked like they were alive. Then came Edward Muybridge. In 1878, he lined up 12 cameras along a racetrack and captured a running horse, proving that motion could be recorded frame by frame. In the 1890s, Thomas Edison built the kinetoscope, a peephole viewer for short moving pictures. But the big leap came from France. The Lumière Brothers invented the cinematograph, a camera, printer, and projector all in one. In 1895, they showed workers leaving the Lumière factory, and audiences gasped as real life moved on a wall for the first time. It lasted only seconds, but cinema was born. Then came the silent era, around 1900. As the 20th century began, filmmakers learned a new visual language. There was no sound or color, just images, music, and imagination. In 1902, Georges Méliès, a magician turned filmmaker, made a trip to the moon, full of hand-painted effects and wonder. Then came the Great Train Robbery in 1903. It was an 11 minutes long American silent Western action movie by Edwin S. Porter, introducing new editing tricks like cross-cutting and multiple camera angles. Cinemas filled with music as silent stories of heroes, villains, and love came to life. However, the first full-length narrative feature film of about 65 minutes came in 1906 in Australia. The Story of Kelly Gang, directed by Charles Tate. It ran full house for 5 weeks. It was filmed with limited artificial lighting available at the time, but it was a full feature film. In 1927 came Metropolis, which amazed audiences with futuristic visuals. The silent era had reached perfection, but sound was about to change everything. The sound and color revolution began in 1930s. In 1927, everything changed with the jazz singer. For the first time, audiences heard voices and music in sync with the pictures. "You ain't heard nothing yet," said the singer and comedian Al Jolson, and he was right. Sound changed filmmaking overnight. Actors had to learn to speak on camera, and music became part of storytelling. Then came Technicolor, the Wizard of Oz in 1939. an American musical fantasy film by MGM. It stunned audiences when Dorothy stepped into a bright, colorful world. Around the same time, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs proved that animation could touch hearts. The tools improved, the stories grew, and Hollywood's golden age began around 1960s. And art and technology came together to create pure movie magic. The 1960s set filmmakers free. Lightweight cameras let them shoot anywhere, capturing real life and raw emotion. 2001, A Space Odyssey blew minds with groundbreaking special effects. In 1975, Jaws used mechanical sharks and clever camera work to scare the world, creating the first summer blockbuster. And then came, in 1977, the Star Wars. George Lucas and Industrial Light and Magic built new motion-controlled cameras that made spaceships fly across galaxies. Technology wasn't just helping the story, it was the story. And then, in 1980, the filmmaking got a digital revolution. In the 1980s and 90s, computers entered filmmaking. And again, everything changed. Tron in 1982 showed us the first digital voice. In 1991, Terminator 2 amazed audiences with its liquid metal effects. Then Jurassic Park 1993 brought dinosaurs back to life, blending practical models and CGI like never before. Editing also went digital. No more cutting film strips by hand. Software like Avid made editing fast and flexible. And in 1995, Toy Story became the first fully computer animated feature film. Cinema was reborn in pixels. Around 2000, the new millennium brought HD cameras, digital projectors, and endless visual creativity. The Lord of the Rings used motion capture to turn Andy Serkis into Gollum, a digital character that felt completely real. The Matrix gave us bullet time, bending the laws of physics on screen. And in 2009, Avatar pushed the limits of 3D and virtual production, mixing live action and digital worlds like never before. Movies were no longer just watched, they were experienced. Around 2010, the virtual and AI era of filmmaking began. Today, filmmaking mixes art, science, and technology. On sets like Mandalorian, giant LED screens show 3D worlds created in real time with engines like Unreal. Actors now perform inside virtual landscapes that move with the camera. AI tools help with editing, color correction, dialogue restoration, even script writing. We can de-age actors, create digital doubles, and build entire worlds from code, from film reels to pixels to AI. The tools keep changing, but the passion for storytelling never fades. Let's see what does the future hold. 200 years ago, it all started with a flicker of light. Today, we can build whole universe from a single idea. From the first camera to virtual reality, every step forward was powered by imagination. The future of film might be interactive, immersive, maybe even AI created. But one thing will always stay the same: the magic of storytelling. Because in the end, movies aren't just made with machines, they are made with heart. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time. If you love movies as much as I do, hit like, subscribe, and tell me, which film do you think changed cinema forever? And if you're new here, check out the earlier videos.